So you've just landed in Dublin Airport.
Welcome to Ireland. We'll be landing in 5 minutes.
This is quite a country, Brian. You know, Ireland has more drunks per capita than people.
Oh, that's a negative stereotype. I don't think the Irish drink as much as people say they do.
You've gone on Google, you've gone on lonelyplanet.com. Temple Bar is the #1 tourist attraction in Dublin. You hop into a taxi and the taxi man says, I wouldn't bother going to Temple Bar. So you're stuck, you're confused. Is Temple Bar worth a visit? First of all, geographically, is the Temple Bar a pub or an area? Temple Bar is an area. The Temple Bar, singular, which we're gonna go into, is a pub. And I'm only speaking for myself, but I don't think it's more the pub itself that locals will tell you to avoid than the area. So if you found yourself in the Temple Bar, you're clearly gonna go to the Temple Bar pub. So we're gonna head in there now. Just before we do, like I said before, lads, we've got bills to pay. That man behind the camera, Dave, he's not doing this for free. So we need some wonga coming in. Massive thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring this video. Surfshark, if you were living under a rock, is a VPN, AKA a virtual private network. It's an app or web extension that places your phone or laptop anywhere in the world. Not physically, it's not going to take it, put it in a suitcase, send it halfway around the world. But if you want to watch Match of the Day on the BBC iPlayer, you can't watch it here in Dublin. You just change your location with Surfshark to London, anywhere in the UK. Boom, you can watch Match of the Day Tribal on the BBC iPlayer. If you want to watch the US American Netflix, a lot of people don't know, it's actually different than the Irish and UK Netflix. You just change your location on Surfshark anywhere in the good old US of A. And there you go, watch the US Netflix to your heart's content. It also protects all your passwords, it's all encrypted, whatever that even means. It's above my pay grade, but I know it's safe. So do yourself a favor and download Surfshark. Use the code Guinness for 3 months for free. Let's head to the pub. Right, so let's head in now to the Temple Bar. Can't believe I'm back in here, lads. The things we do for content. So as you can see, pretty busy. It's literally 2 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon. You can always just guarantee it's busy in here. And I suppose that's probably the major upside. I always say if you have a friend and they're coming from another country, you want to show them a good time in Dublin at 12 o'clock in the day and you've only got an hour, it's probably the busiest pub you're going to find. It's worse than we thought, lads. $8.95. I was in here in 2021. It was like $6.95. That's unbelievable. €2 jump. I know they claim the place expensive rent and stuff, but £2, £9 for a pint of Guinness at 2 o'clock on a Wednesday. Thank you very much. Cheers. Last time I came here, it was actually a very surprisingly good pint, and it wasn't any busier than it is now. Look at the bubbles in that head. It's very, very bad. And it's just funny, today is like the day where Diageo are raising the prices again. So this is definitely going to go over €9 within the next few mon's. Like if that's what all the tourists are coming in and getting, that's why you shouldn't be coming to this pub, lads. I usually would vouch for this place a little bit. That's just not on Sláinte, Jesus Christ. But we're not really here for a full-on Guinness review. There's more to come in here, check how busy it was, check the price. Yeah, I just can't get over that, €9. I don't know if there's any justifying that, lads. And it'd be different if it was somewhere like the Gravediggers or something, where you knew you were going to get the best pint of all time. That's just not a very good looking pint. Tastes a little bit better than it looks, but at €9 you're having a laugh. Like I said, on Lonely Planet, if you look up top 10 things to do in Dublin, Temple Bar comes up #1 with a big picture of this pub. I presume they mean the area of Temple Bar, because I really hope that like tourists don't think this one pub is the #1 thing to do in Dublin, because there's so much more that this amazing city has to offer. Right, lads, I'm here with Shelby from I wonder where. I'm a Man United supporter, but we won't get into that. Shelby, I just want to ask you, why did you come to this pub?
It's my birthday tomorrow.
Happy
29,
birthday.
thank you very much. And
Yeah.
it's my first time in Dublin.
Yeah.
And I love the Guinness. Amazing.
But so did you thought, like, what was the thought process? Because I'm just trying to figure out, why do people come exactly here? Obviously it's a touristy spot, it's the most popular pub.
Guinness, isn't it? It's the Guinness.
So did you have a pint here?
Yeah.
And did you think it was good?
Yeah, amazing.
It was good?
For free, yeah.
Okay. And you didn't mind the €9 price tag?
No.
And you're aware that down the road you'd pay like $6? Who cares, it's your birthday?
Who cares?
Yeah, I think that's the whole thing. People don't give a shit. You're here for a holiday,
exactly.
€9, £6, it's all the same. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Shelby.
Thank you.
Come on, you Reds. There you have it, lads. People don't give a fuck if they have to pay €9, €10, €20. Yeah, Joe, you lads could keep raising those prices till kingdom come. People who come in here, unless you're charging them 100 quid for a pint, they're not going to react. They know it's an expensive city. They want to come to the Temple Bar, and that's it. The Irish people, including myself, right? It's just this pride of knowing what we have right around the corner, and you know people are just coming here. Temple Bar, no matter how much they raise the prices, people are always going to come here. So pros and cons of the Temple Bar pub itself. Pros, live music pretty much all day, every day if you've only got an hour to spare in Dublin. Cons, it's extortionately expensive. Pro, it's a great place to meet fellow tourists because you better believe you're not going to meet a single Irish person in there. Con, it's not specifically known for its good Guinness, even though Shelby from Man City might disagree. Pro, it's always busy. Con, it's always busy. So if you're visiting Dublin, my advice for the Temple Bar pub itself, go, have yourself a nice time, sing a few songs, pay €9 for a pint, and then get the feck out of there because there's so many other amazing pubs really, really close by. For example, the Palace Bar, or Bows just on the end of Fleet Street, or one of my personal favourites, Mulligan's, here on Poolbeg Street, literally a 3 or 4 minute walk from the Temple Bar pub. Let's see how much a pint costs in here. €6.20. Some people would say still not super cheap for a pint, but considering my brain's hurting, I'm no mathematician, but I do believe that is €1.75 cheaper than a stone's throw away, and this pub is iconic.
It's not 175. It's 8.95 minus 6.
$2.75. $2.75. Holy shit! $6.20 feels like pocket change then. Oh, incomparable. And again, I don't want this to be the Temple Bar pub versus Mulligan's. It's just showing you, if you are coming as a tourist to this beautiful city of Dublin, Temple Bar area is great for kind of tourists and live music and stuff, but if you want to get a real genuine pint of Guinness, I would definitely be coming to one of the pubs I've mentioned. So yeah, $2.75 cheaper. Definitely not the maths guru. What would you say your percentage of is kind of locals to tourists to just random, say, Irish people coming in?
Well, I've been working here about 43 years, and it's always been
43 years?
Yeah, and it's always been a mixture of road sweepers, lawyers, barristers, journalists, tourists.
It's a rough percentage.
I would
tourists?
say it's 50-50.
50-50?
Yeah.
Okay, but they're not kind of...
But that would be only in the summer. You know, when
Only in the summer?
When what would you say, tourist season is open, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah. The nice rainy summer. I feel like when they come somewhere like here, it's generally respectful because it's a nice, not a quiet pub, but it's a nice, peaceful pub where you can have an actual quality pint of Guinness.
Yeah, well, it's a traditional bar, you know, no music, no TVs, you know, just good conversation, good bar staff, and most of all, good Guinness.
Yeah, perfect. Cheers, Noel. Nice one.
Cheers, guys.
So in conclusion, is it worth it to visit the Temple Bar area? If you're a tourist, absolutely. Even though the proud Irishman inside me is screaming, what are you saying that for? It really is the hub of tourism here in the middle of Dublin. Like I said, I thought the Temple Bar pub was the only pub that had live music all day, every day. Every pub we've walked by does. So you're kind of guaranteed decent food, okay pints. You'll definitely meet a lot of fellow tourists, and you're going to pay an unbelievable premium on every single item you buy. So come here for an hour or two early in the day, but if you're going for your night out, head to Camden Street, Bagot Street, Harcourt Street. Pretty much anywhere but here, you'll still pay a lot of money, but at least 20% less than the Temple Bar area.